Oh, Ira, here you are. Your friends haven't seen you in a few days. They've been worried about you. Oh. You don't think you'd make very good company, so you've been avoiding them. Oh. In one of your moods again. Well, do we know what caused it this time? No. Have we been forgetting to tell you how proud we are of you for doing all the video editing and the music? Okay, you're not worried about that. You know that we appreciate you. Are you working on a new composition and you're feeling stuck? Oh. This is one of those bad moods that doesn't really have a reason behind it. Oh, I understand that. I'm on medication for that. You know, I'm angry all the time, but the medication helps me control it a bit. Instead of wasting time staring off into space and having arguments in my head with people who aren't there, I can push the feelings aside if, there's not a real reason for it, if it's just my brain chemicals acting up that day. And Ira has a similar problem. So some days, he'll just be angry for no reason and not know why. He's not really sure how to calm himself down. Now, for me, what I'll do is I'll just, I'll rest, I'll put in some headphones, and I'll play really loud music so I can't hear my thoughts. But, well, you're doing music all the time, so that doesn't really help you. Well, you know what I'll do? I'll send the Jester in. She might have a few ideas for how to cheer you up. After all, I am a plague doctor, not therapist. Okay? I'll send her in. Hey, Ira. Looks like I'm Nurse Jester today. Yes. The doctor sent me over with a prescription. Or, well, they told me to see if I could do something to help calm Ira's mind. Okay, Ira, what we're going to do today, I'm going to make you a glitter jar. They're also called calming jars. Now, I've made them for the doctor, and, well, they don't work for the doctor. They can't focus on it. That's why they need, sound to help them calm down. Visual won't work. But maybe, since most of your work is audio, maybe visual will help calm your little mind. So I'm going to move some things. Now, since I'm going to be working with glitter, I want to put down a bit of paper so that I don't spill it everywhere. My hot water out of the way. So the first thing we're going to need is a jar, preferably with some kind of screw top lid. And I'm just making a little one because Ira is little. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take some clear glue and we are going to fill this up between 1/4 and 1/3 of the way, so that's about half. Then maybe to about there. And the reason you want clear glue is so that, well, because if you use regular white glue, it'll just turn it kind of milky looking. Maybe a little more. The more glue you have in it, the thicker the liquid will be, and the slower your glitter will fall. Now the fun part, adding glitter. And have a little, there's my little paper pad. I'm going to make a little funnel out of a piece of paper so that I can slide my glitters in there better. Come on. Okay, and really use a piece of tape. Do I have tape around here? 1 second. Pretty sure I've got some over here. All right, and let's try this again with the proper materials. This paper doesn't want to cooperate, but whatever. There we go. Now we've got a little funnel. And I'm going to put a little bit more tape on there to hold it in place. There we go. No. Do you want to not stick to the glass, or do you want to not stick to the paper? What is wrong with the tape? Okay, well, that should do. Now, we need to choose colors. And I think, for something calming, I'm going to use some nice spring colors. So greens and pinks and purples. And so our base sparkles, we're just going to use regular size. So I'm going to get some nice light green ones. This is why we have the paper down, because we're going to be spilling. Pour some in. And let's see, maybe some really light green. A bit of that. And some darker green. Now we're going to add some pinks. And of course, we can add more if we think we need more. But I like to start off a little slow just to kind of get my... Come on. Just to get my ratios right. So pink. What other pinks do we have? This is a slightly darker one. That one might be nice. More than I wanted, but that's okay. I can add more green if I think there's not enough. And maybe, let's get some purple in there. Just a little purple. Okay. Now, that's probably not enough, but that's okay. I can always add more. So the next thing I'm going to do is add some different shaped ones. So these are bigger sparkles, and they're kind of just bigger circles rather than just like little guys. So definitely want some green ones because we want a variety of sparkles, like sparkle shapes, so that they will fall at different rates. Okay, and I got some pink. We definitely need some of that. And I think maybe just a little yellow. Make it a little sunshiny. And I've got some bigger green ones here. A little bit of that. And I also have these little butterflies, which I think will be a very nice addition. So definitely need some pink ones. Good pinch of pink butterflies in there. Maybe a few green ones, not a lot. And a few yellow ones. Now, that isn't nearly enough sparkles. So I'm going to go back and add more of just the regular little ones. What else have we got? Well, we've got these green ones. I'm gonna put a bunch of those in. And we've got some darker ones. I'm going to dump some of those in. We've got these lighter ones. Put some of those in. And we need more pink. I really like this bright pink for it, so I'm going to put more of those in. I don't wreck the cork pulling it out. I need to transfer these to other bottles if their corks are falling apart. A bit more pink. Maybe some of this hot pink would be fun too. There we go. Just a little bit. And let's put some more purple. Let's see, so there was this purple that I really liked. And maybe a bit of darker purple just to add more color. We're looking at that and I'm thinking, maybe that's not quite enough green. So we're just going to keep adding. Definitely need more of this green. I like this light green. Maybe a little more of the really, really light green. And a smidge more dark green. There we go. Is that enough? Well, who knows? But it does look quite interesting on the side there. The camera will pick it up. There, we've added our glitter on top of our glue. And now we have some hot water. Now this is just, as hot as my tap would go. It doesn't need to be boiling, but it is still quite... All right. And we don't want to fill it up all the way because we still need to be able to shake it. There we go. And we want the water to be warm because it will, bind with the glue better that way. And I'm going to get any water off the threads here. So the next thing we need to do, we don't just put the lid straight on. We are going to use a nice thick, super glue sort of glue. And we are going to put it on the threads so that it makes an airtight seal when I've closed the jar. Now you can use hot glue for this, but I am not a fan of hot glue. That is all nice and gooped up. And now I'm going to add the lid. There we go. And now we're going to test this out and give it a good shaking. Now this first shake is important because this is where you're mixing the glue and the water together. That seems pretty mixed. Okay, move that paper out of the way. And then what you do is you just, watch the sparkles, precipitate to the bottom. And depending on how much glue you've got in there, it'll happen slower or faster. So, okay, Ira, what do you think of that? Let's move that back a little so the camera can see it. So what you do is you just sit there and you wait for all the sparkles to drift to the bottom. Personally, I'd rather make glitter jars than watch them. I don't have the attention span. But yes, those are pretty sparkles, and then I lose interest. But these work for other people. Because not everyone's going to be the same. It seems to be working for Ira. I'll just leave him to it.